Did you know that there are only 9 empires in my video game, Europa Universalis 5? Well, 10 if you consider the Holy Roman Empire, but we don't do that here. Either way, almost all of them suck. You have Byzantium, that's in Europe. Well, need I say more? 4 of them are in Africa: Mali, Kanem, Bornu, Ethiopia, and Kitara. Those guys rarely have a successful game, if ever. And then you have 4 in Asia: Trebizond, which owns like 2 provinces, the Great Yuan, that blows up, Ashikaga, which is in Japan, that blows up. But there is another. There is only one empire in Europa Universalis 5 that never blows up and that has a successful game 90% of the time. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, I'm talking about the most powerful country in all of Southeast Asia, the Khmer Empire. If the AI can have such a good game with them, why can't I? Alright, here we are as the Khmer Empire, ladies and gentlemen. Like I just said in the intro, one of only 9 empires in the entirety of Europa Universalis 5. We start off in a dominant position in the region of Indochina or Southeast Asia, whatever you want to call it, and these guys historically would only go on to be successful for about 100 more years until Ayutthaya shows up and blows up one of the greatest cities the world has ever seen. But aside from that, we already start off with the Mandala system tier 1 government reform, which gives us plus 3 cultures capacity. Really the only thing that's relevant to us because it is very much needed right here. And obviously we do have some privileges already granted to the other estates. But aside from that, man, more than 2 million people. We're making quite a lot of money. We do not have any subjects, which we don't really care about. And we do already have a couple of unique things that we start off with right here. Let me just see if I can find them. Pop conversion speed plus 10%, plus 3% tax efficiency and monthly legitimacy, and the Khmer Ballista Elephants regular regiment, which will make our game very nice. Of course, meritocracy will spread it pretty quickly as well. We have this to research right here, and then, you know, the pain comes a little bit later once it's time to adopt the further institutions. So yeah, let's see what Khmer has to offer. Alright, but research has been started. I've rivaled a bunch of countries around me right here. As for expansion, right now we're not really gonna go super aggro because some of these guys are Yuan tributaries, so we'll wait for Yuan to blow up. But we do have a couple of weak nations around us, you know, that we can look to fight depending on where we want to expand. I think I really want to focus on like Lower Mekong, Korat Plateau, Champa right here, sort of get established in this little corner right here, and then maybe, you know, we'll push into some of these other ones. Additionally, we also have our own market in Angkor, which is awesome. We'll take over the Vijaya market pretty soon. Religiously, we're Theravada. We'll do some converting, obviously. And as for the other government reform, man, I don't know how much we're going to be playing with vassals this campaign. We have a, you know, a 3rd government slot right here, so it's not like we'll have trouble integrating. I think I'm actually going to go autocracy, straight up. Okay, estate stuff done. We're probably going to get a nobles revolt unless we're at war during that point, but it's going to be all right. Okay, let's automate these things up and, you know, see what the situation is in Southeast Asia in 1337, man. Okay, a month has ticked over. We're actually making quite a lot of money right here, so we can definitely focus on, you know, bumping these things up. We're going to start with construction immediately, I think. In fact, we already have. The game has started for us. Now, one thing I do wonder is, will we get hit by the Black Plague? And will we... Yeah, if we do hit, how much will we suffer? But either way, I think our #1 goal for expansion, man, should be Champa right now. Yeah, have they gotten any allies? Oh, they're actually a tributary, that's right. Okay, taking a look at these cultures right here, some of them are really not... Yeah, realistically, we should go for Vientiane first. They don't seem that difficult to fight. In fact, wow. Okay. Let's start spying on both of these guys. As for urbanization, man, we do have one city, which is Angkor, and then a couple of more, you know, towns right here. Although if we go into this, we'll see that we have so many provinces that produce, like, cheap-ass trade goods that we could turn into, like, towns and cities, which, of course, we are going to do. I think we're going to be pretty heavily urbanized down here in the south, where it's going to be more rural in the north, which makes sense. Not that many forts, so even if the nobles pop out in the highlighted stuff, we'll easily deal with them. And we do start off with everything as a core. Something else we can do actually is accept up a bunch of these cultures, man, because we have so much cultures capacity and they're all super cheap to accept. So Let's do Kui right here. Let's do Degar. Let's do Brew. And yeah, I guess we don't have enough people out of these ones, but that'll make the people happier, and then if I expand into some of these guys, we'll get cores. Obviously, we'll try and accept up all of these, but they will get converted sooner or later. In fact, I'm already just to, you know, knock it down a bit, knock down this a bit. Now, in EU4, man, aggressive expansion in this whole region was quite nutty, because a lot of these guys were Theravada. Obviously, there's a ton more religions and cultures here in EU5, so I'm interested in seeing what the aggressive expansion is going to be like over here. It was, like, pretty bad in EU4. Okay, first parliament is here, which is nice. We're not immediately going to go in with changing laws. I think I want to do a war right now because I want to be at war while these guys are ready to pop off, just so they don't pop off until we make the nobles happy. So, checking Vientiane once again. They've actually acquired some allies. Dude, Lan Na was also so annoying to fight in EU4. Muang Sua and Fayao. Okay, let's check Champa. Yeah, Yuan still comes in. Lavo, which, yeah, Yeah, all of these guys are pretty similar to fight. Okay, let me see who the right one is. Okay, I just realized this is so easy. Look, none of them have forts, dude. None of them have forts, and they can't even get any troops up. Okay, we're gonna go hard into Vientiane right now, man. Probably gonna pop some vassals, do some of it myself. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see about these cultures, but yeah, let's get a CB. Okay, CB has been acquired on Vientiane. I'm gonna go ahead and declare on them. Yeah, why? Because of good relations? No, it's just because, because karma. Yeah, because of karma. Okay, well, there's the declaration. First war started. This is gonna be a walk in the park, dude. No one around us is remotely close to us. Maybe Daviet? I can't judge it properly with Yuan. Let's wait for them to blow up. Okay, wait, I got a disease or something. What the hell happened? Damn, I lost like 100k people. Yeah, we got something, dude. We got smallpox, frick me. Okay, no big deal. We'll do hospitals soon. Do I already have the money? I do. Let's put one down in Angkor. Okay, so why was that so cheap? I pieced everyone out for money and war reps. Now I'm just sitting in this a little bit until the size of these guys dies down. They're at 100% already. You can see it right there. But we're going to make them a little bit happier soon. And, you know, I'm still going to keep the levies up. And, you know, then when I peace out, they're going to pop out. I'm going to beat them up. But I'm going to stay in this for like a couple of more months. Maybe until I get to 40 here. No, wait, that's way too much. Alright, for the Age of Renaissance, I know we never literally go mill, but I'm considering perhaps going mill right here. There are some decent things, but, you know, obviously the non-army size is usually better. No, I'm chilling. I'm going to go Diplo focus for the money stuff. Okay, nobles have shrunk down a little bit, so it is time to peace out. Okay, let's check the damage right here. Okay, it is pretty much as bad as it was in EU4, so 2 guys would immediately hate me. What if I go something like this? I know this is like crazy, but well, yeah, I would get a coalition, and honestly, they probably would declare. It is a bunch of small guys, but what's the point in eating up all of Vientiane in one go, dude? Yeah, I just don't see it. Maybe we go... Yeah, maybe we do something like... I don't know, like this? Since I already have a little bit of that when I integrate that myself, pop 2 vassals right here. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna get war reps and money. We're in no rush to expand here at all, boys. We're in no rush at all. So let's not disband the levies. Gonna wait for these guys to pop out. I just need to do that, and that's it. And there we go. Nobles have been defeated. And 2 fiefdoms have been created. Okay, next war. We'll see. Probably gonna finish off Vientiane or something like that. Like I said, my initial focus is on Korat Plateau, Lower Mekong, and Champa. We'll go in these 3 other areas maybe later, even though there are easy countries to fight here. And actually, there we go. The blowing up of Yuan has already started. They got that mega rebellion. Pretty soon, countries will start popping out of them. If we check Champa right here, well, they're still technically a subject, so Yuan has to defend, but I'm gonna wait until they're free. Right now, we're chilling, making really good money and doing construction, even though we're stab maxing. A parliament has come around. There are actually laws that I would like to change up. So, feudal administration, I actually want to swap to central council. And then the other thing is I want to do is swap to itinerant court and also swap to favor the ruler. So, you know, we'll get to that when we get to that. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Okay, there's another law change. So let's do itinerant court just for proximity speed through land. And we probably can't do one more. That's okay, we'll do it next time. Okay, right now I'm chilling, upgrading towns over here. There are actually some locations that are over culture's capacity. I've built up a couple of them. We're gonna keep doing some more, but aggressive expansion really ain't that bad. And I actually got a CB destroy enemy on lava right here because they are my enemy. I think we can go in and straight up vassalize these guys. They got a little subject of their own that I like the Sukhothai, but Sukhothai sucks, and yeah, let's just fight them, dude. By the way, Black Death does exist, and I don't know if it's gonna make our way over as Korea. We did get it a little bit, but only like, yeah, not really a lot of people died. I'm interested in seeing if it'll get to us. Market is, yeah, got a couple of markets before it gets to us. Okay, war with these guys is pretty much done. I think I'm gonna make them a fiefdom directly. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Take all of their money. It's gonna take a little bit to get them friendly, but that's okay. Okay, that's another war done. Black Death entered the country a little bit, but it's really not that bad. It left. I don't think we're gonna get hit again, unless we get this little northern strain, but I think we should be good. There's favor of the ruler. So Black Death is over. We didn't really suffer. Still making a ton of money, urbanizing really heavily. Third most powerful country in the world. And number 2 is probably France or someone like that. We've urbanized pretty heavily over here, man. Not that I wanted to make such a concentration of towns down here, but the reality is a lot of these provinces were like overpopulation capacity, so I did have to build them up into towns or risk having them suck, you know, and starve and stuff like that. So yeah, a lot of these I did want to build up into cities. Some I had to build up into cities. And even if we take a look at it like this, man, you know, sure, we can do this fiber crop one, like wrong Damrel, for example, but you know, that one's down here too. So pretty much the entire urban concentration is over here. I think I'm really gonna hold off on upgrading any more to towns, especially since the concentration is like this. But hey, put down a lot of temples as well. We're doing bridges too. Gonna continue to do that. Champa is finally solo. Yep, they're no longer a Ming tributary, and some of the blow-ups have started. Perfect, that's the next war. They're not a rival, so I have to wait for Parliament. Improve cultural opinion with Thai? Sure, I'll do that. Okay, built up a little navy so we can do this, even though it's not that beneficial with galleys, but whatever. Got a CB on Champa. They're literally solo. Probably won't be able to full annex them, and they actually have quite a lot of boats. Which they're not all professional. That's okay, but I'm gonna focus on the north first, just so we can sort of stop Daviet from pushing further. It'll probably be 2 wars versus these guys, but yeah, either way, let's go, man. There it is. It's actually insane how much more powerful we are than any of our neighbors, man. Even these guys, which are fairly strong, and Sukhothai did have a pretty good army when I fought them. Even them, or Daviet, probably even Yuan, if I'm being honest. None of these guys are a match for us. Dude, no one cares about Champa. Yeah, so if this is a full annex, I'll keep these 2, which we have partial territory in, and then create 1, 2, 3, 4 subjects, or 2 bigger ones. Or I can probably make these guys a vassal directly, but it'll take way too long to integrate. That's okay. That's a full annex on Champa, dude. Very nice. We've literally just acquired another market. I like that. Okay, this one is actually really close to getting done. We can probably do something else with these cultures over here. This is, wait, I just need to wait for a month to take over. There we go, just like that. Now let's open up the cultures again. And we just don't have the... Oh, no. Okay, there's not enough of them. Dude, Cham is actually easy to add as well. We got so much room. Tolerated, accepted. Yeah, insta. Insta. Very nice. I love the huge cultures capacity. Okay, nice. Back to chilling. Look, no one's even mad. That's hilarious. Okay, I'm waiting for this to start annexing these 2 guys. Then I guess we're gonna go in for Vientiane. Okay, created 4 subjects right here. Even though we have Champa accepted, Cham accepted, that's okay. You know, we don't want to waste that much time integrating manually. Dude, the Southeast Asian coast is such a huge naval territory. It's actually crazy. This should be like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 different ones. Yeah, as opposed to these other tiny ass ones. Yeah, that's a... And the Deccan Sea, these are massive, dude. Indonesian coast is 1. Oh my god. Wait, what the hell? Is that the... How the hell did I get it now? What? I got it after the disaster? This is ass, dude. Oh my god, this is gonna be bad. Yeah, this is horrible, dude. I can't believe we got hit with a second wave like this outside of the situation. I know it can happen, but we lost quite a few people. Yeah, look. Frick me! Yeah, would have lost like probably 700,000 if we got hit right during the situation, but this is horrible. Is this like supposed to happen down here? Or am I the unluckiest guy to ever play Khmer? Holy dude. It's gonna take so long before we get back to like 2.5 million. Obviously, you know, with the integration of the subjects, it'll help a bit, but damn, I need to take like Vientiane and half a Daiviet to get back to that. Frick me. Okay, didn't frick with the economy too much. We're still making a really good amount of money. Hey, I got cores on all of this that we got. It's kind of hard to tell because so many cultures overlap and stuff like that on what you'll actually accept or won't accept, or core or not core before you go to war, but yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so everything over here, we're good. We're gonna have to accept Lao, Khmu, perhaps. How are we with that? We haven't. Okay. Dude, this is just... It's disease after disease, man. Look at how many people have died to disease right here. We lost 230,000 to smallpox in the early game. We need mission, huh? Tribesmen to peasants, religious conversion, disease resistance. Actually, this one we probably want to put down anyway, since not everything is our religion. There we go. It doesn't employ that many people either, and it's cheap to build. Okay, the proper blow up of Yuan has started. Control's really nice, though, in our little central area right here. Okay, I've started annexing these two guys. Now, Parliament's here again. No one's really mad. I guess aggressive expansion isn't as bad as an EU4, and I'm debating on who to fight, man, because Vientiane got chopped down by Daiviet right here. We could fight Daiviet. They're not powerful, and they got this tiny-ass vassal over there. The problem with them is, though, they got, like, 5 forts. Now, even though the things I want right now aren't fortified, we're still gonna have to siege, so... Do I go in on them? Do I do Sukhothai, and then their boy down here while Yuan isn't ready to help them? You know, these guys over here, Hanthawadi, you know, they're, what are they? They're Mon. Interesting. Yeah, these guys are kind of the main rival right now, along with Daiviet. No Ayutthaya or Burma emerging. Sukhothai is easier, and they are, you know, they do have Yuan, and Yuan doesn't want to help. Maybe I go in, nab, like, I don't know, these 4 provinces right here that are a part of Chao Phraya. I know I said we'd focus on different things, but hey, the opportunities are here. We could maybe push into that market. We already got 2 technically. This one we're probably gonna get. Now, let's go in on Sukhothai. Why not? Why not? Okay, well, let's fight them. No reason to yap on any longer. Wrap these guys right up. 1, 2, easy. 3, 4, still so easy. Wow. I don't get why everyone was so mad in that first war. Honestly, dude, we could probably do this. No, we can definitely do this. Oh my god, we can, like, so easily do this. No one's mad. Sukhothai is not gonna exist, and then we got some other guys, like... The Kui people are mad? Do we got stateless society people here? Oh my god, we do. Oh, so many. What? These guys can technically, like, coalition us. Yeah, too bad there's really no interactivity with a bunch of these guys. I mean, sure, we can, like... You know... What do we do if we fight these guys? There's 75,000 of them. I wonder if they're a part of that. They're probably not, right? No, they aren't. Yeah, lots of those peoples here. So even if these stateless guys do coalition us, doesn't really matter. But what the hell am I gonna do with all of Sukhothai? 4 right here. 3rd one. 4th one. No, what is it? It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 subjects I'm gonna have to do. And we're pushing into, like, northern Thai Highland and the Shan Highland. I'm not really interested in going that far over there, man. What we could actually do is, since I don't really care about that... Yeah, okay. Until then. And then we could go... Where's transfer those guys? Transfer the southern vassal guys. Yeah, do this. Yeah, this one's really chill as well. So if I get that, that's in the Ira Wadi Delta. Do we care about going that way? We kinda do for the Martaban market right here. So maybe... Southern focus on these 5? Then northern focus on these 2? Maybe conquer all of Indochina? It's only 1365, dude. Alright, this is my peace deal. No, wait, this is stupid. So if I full annex Sukhothai, I know I'm yapping on way too long about this, bear with me. It's 89 to get this and get these guys transferred over. But if I don't get them transferred over, and if I just full annex Sukhothai, it's 126, but I still end up getting these guys. You know what, bro? Frick it, we ball, yo. I didn't think this was gonna be a mega-wide, mega-conquest campaign, but that's what it's turned into. Alright, we got all of this, and people aren't really even that mad. People aren't really even that mad. What I don't want to... Who I don't want to piss off is all of these tiny southern China guys. And actually a lot of these Burma guys as well. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Okay, let me pop out like 18 different vassals. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I wish the mandala system was more helpful for vassals instead of just allowing tributaries. There should be another thing right here. Probably Diplo rep. Or subject loyalty or something. Mandala system was like super powerful in EU4. Oh dude, yeah, Austroasiatic are so cheap to accept. We can get like all of Lawa in super easily. Thai we can tolerate and accept. Con Muang. Yeah, we're chilling, we're chilling. Okay, we're gonna be getting cores on all of that, but we do need vassals. I can actually create Lan Na up here. And they'll have cores on this. I am gonna create Lan Na. Okay, subjects have been created up, integrating this little bit manually. And they're all loyal too. And we're still making a frick ton of money. I don't know how we dropped down to number 8, dude. I really don't get the great power ranking thing. Who the hell is that? Oh, a bunch of Chinese guys are being formed, that's why, okay. How the hell is Majapahit stronger? No freaking way, dude. They got more people, I guess. Okay, well, people are slightly mad. We can definitely continue going to wars, but I'm gonna chill for a little bit, annex up some more subjects, work on construction, because, yeah, we're just making bank, dude, and I'm roading it up. I know some roads are redundant, down here, for example, when the river is there, but frick it. First guys I want to annex up are definitely the Champa guys, so we get this market. One of these guys has been annexed. You know what I never noticed? Can we form someone down here? No. Okay, obviously, we're already an empire. Who the hell would we form? Okay, no core here. What culture is that? Khmu. Khmu. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay, we just need more people. Okay, annexing all 4 of these guys. Wow, another disease? Color me shocked. Okay, over here it looks like Wu is gonna end up being the dominant Chinese guy. Is it because, you know, it's tropical here or whatever? Is that why we're getting hit with the diseases? This is how, I mean, you know, people are gonna die anyway, but goddamn, man, we're getting... either way, all of the guys down here have been annexed. Obviously, we got cores on most of it. Some cultures like Sedang or Bakhnar right here, we just can't accept, man. There just aren't enough people in it. So, we're either gonna, you know, convert some stuff manually or non-manually. I guess it doesn't matter too much. You know, you can see the game is already doing it for me. But yeah, those guys have been annexed. I've integrated stuff over here. No one is mad. Next parliament, we continue with our wars. I really do want to push into Hanthawadi right here. Nab that market and get connected to this southernmost vassal down here. Yeah, that will be nice. You know, kind of wrap up the Chao Pariah area right here. Alright, started annexing Lavo right here. Doesn't matter. Still making a ton of money. And I actually have been diplomaxing for quite a while. So, you know, even though we're getting like 9 from subjects, we're spending a lot more on keeping them all loyal and annexing them quicker. But otherwise, we're making like almost 100 ducats a month here. Alright, perfect. Yuan, which they're not even a thing. Oh, Fang, what the hell? It's not even Wu. Won't help these guys, so that's perfect. Forts, couple of forts, but I got 1 million vassals. Okay. There's the parliament, that's easy. Fabricate CB on them. I'm probably gonna end up taking... Well, hopefully I can take all 4 of these right here, but we'll see. I'm actually gonna declare for that. Oh, dude, we got claims on province from a subject, but that's not what I'm interested in. Minus 25% cost. Frick it. Okay, extremely annoying war where I don't even realize how this happened. They destroyed like all of my troops, man, and they got some army they got professionals. How the hell do they got this much professionals? What the hell? They shouldn't have professional armies, but yeah, I got my ass whooped kinda over here, but you know, it's still a dub. So, I don't know. Weird, but Lan Na has cores on them. We can transfer occupation of this. Lana. Maybe this too? Like that? Is that their cores? That is their cores. And then this, we can transfer occupation to those guys. Maybe we do... I'll transfer that to Lana as well. Maybe we do something like this? Yeah, that's doable. Dude, these guys are even full annexable, but let's not... or actually, frick it, what let's not? Let's do this. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, that's what you get for beating up my entire army. Okay, we're gonna have to chill for quite a bit. Levies aren't gonna recover just like that. But Lana got a lot of its cores back, so they're chilling right now. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4 thingies over here. Let's create 4 subjects. Now, I'm still shocked by this war, man. I did not expect to lose so many troops, and it was weird too. Even when I outnumbered them, sometimes they beat me. Maybe terrain or stuff like that. I don't know, but we're all right. In the end, we won out on sheer will. And one thing we do need to do is accept Mon here. Very important. There it is. Tolerated, accepted, perfect. Can we do anything else? We can do Karen, but none of they're not a majority almost anywhere, and it's pretty expensive actually. Yeah. Okay. Gonna upgrade some of these to cities. Why not? These guys south of me, Monjunk, have become pretty powerful. They own almost the entirety of the Malay Peninsula except Singapore right here, which is actually the market. That's being held by, well, by Singapore. So, yeah. What the hell? What does this look like? What? Something the player would do. What? Oh, we should have fought them earlier. So, basically, Daviet are... What are they? I guess they're just in the Middle Kingdom, right? Buddhism, Confucianism, yeah. So the Great Fang, which is now the Emperor of China, will defend them. Can't deal with that. You know, in fact, I probably won't ever be able to deal with that. I didn't think they'd enter. Who's gonna be... And these guys, what's this? Huh. Not a fan. Not a fan. Oh my god, no! It's everyone, what the hell, why? Yeah, oh, everyone that's striped is in the Middle Kingdom. Dude, Orissa is in. Ah, we're kind of fricked here. We're kind of fricked here. Maybe... Yeah, fight these guys to actually annex these guys. That would help us kinda almost wrap up this, the something something delta. But then again, these other guys, which are also in the Middle Kingdom. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, that's not good. There's really no one we can fight here. We can do these southern guys. Okay, let's wait for this truce to expire with Hantawadi and fight these guys, but actually annex these guys. And then I guess we'll lay off of the northern guys and go down here. I mean, it would be nice to get the Singapore market, but what culture is down here? Dambro and Malay and Orang Asli. Okay, what culture group are these? Austronesian, nice, we can actually accept it. Oh, we're Austroasiatic. It's not that bad. All right, let's go do what I said we'd do. You know, alternatively, what else we could do is try and enter the Middle Kingdom. But I don't think there's an option for that. I think you can only be invited. Because if we enter, we'll actually get a shit ton of money, dude. You guys remember the Korea game if you saw that. Ming, or actually, yeah, Ming, but Ming was way larger than Fang. Ming owned like all of this right here and then went up here too. Was giving us like 500 or 600 ducats at one point. So let's see what happens if we improve relations with Fang. Okay, these guys right here are annexed. Okay, these guys aren't vassalizable, but they are fiefdomizable. Okay, let's do that then. And about these other guys, we actually don't really care. We could take over the entire Arakan area like that, but do we really want to go that far away from us? I don't think so. Okay, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. The game has decided to... Wait, I already have 2 local governors? Why? Huh. Okay, well, the game decided to build one for me right where I thought about putting it earlier, which is in Vijaya right here. It's a pretty big city and it's a market center, so yeah, just continuing on with infrastructure projects right now, man. More roads, more bridges, more temples, upgrading to cities, upgrading to towns. And it's only 1396. Another guy annexed. We just got cores on all of this right here. Yeah, continuing annexing other guys while we're doing Lavo, because that one is, well, that one is pretty slow, but we can do talk right here. Just notice we're making over 100 ducats a month now. That's even without the cool stuff from Renaissance banking or professional armies, dude. We're still doing generic stuff. I don't even have meritocracy yet. Talk has been annexed. You know, what's sort of interesting about this region, and, you know, it's sort of like learning as we play along as well, is I guess you kind of want to do the expansion into these guys while there is no main China boss, you know? So once Yuan starts blowing up, but before you get someone as big as this, you know, thankfully they're not as big as Ming was in my Korea playthrough, like I mentioned earlier, but yeah. There we go, Lavo has been annexed. Let's see how much cores we get, and it's on all of it. Perfect. Our culture conversion is going well as well. We're pretty much wrapped up with most of it. Just got like 3 more locations to go, at least on the stuff we have, you know, and on the cultures that we can't accept because they're too small. Okay, annexing these 2 guys right now. What culture is there? Thai and Mon. I already got accepted. Nice. Actually, finally picked up meritocracy since we're almost done with the main stuff I want. And, you know, since we can get meritocracy so early, there actually is good stuff we can get right here. Trade efficiency, estate arrangement, power projection. It's pretty much all good, man. Well, maybe these aren't that needed, but yeah, everything else I do want. Oh, Fang won't defend Diviet, and it's so close too. We can't get a CB fast enough. They're not even my rival, and Parliament is like... Okay, let's hope we can get lucky. If we can, we gotta take the rest of Korat Plateau and Champa at least. Alright, these 2 guys down here have been annexed. Let's see, cores, perfect. Fang has used up its troops. I just rivaled Diviet, but still not gonna be able to get a CB fast enough. It's 22-23 right now. 5 more months. Oh my god, let's hope so, dude. Let's hope so. Oh my god, there's the Parliament. Yes, 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 we're good. Okay, that is super lucky. It was just a random check, too. Fabricate CB Diviet. Let's go for Hue right here. Immediately gonna declare it. No waiting around. Okay, 26,000, 55,000. Yeah, we can take them easily. Million forts, but hey, it is what it is. Gotta go in. Hopefully these guys won't come in after the fact or something like that, because then, well, I was gonna say we're screwed, but we really are. They have 700,000 troops. Okay, then. We pushed up pretty far, but once again, we got like pretty weak troops is what I'm getting at here, because, you know, these guys, obviously, they beat up our ass quite a bit. Obviously, I beat them up too, but we just attrition to hell, because they keep unsieging stuff behind us. Thankfully, the sieges weren't too bad. They actually progressed pretty quickly, but no way I can do this. No way I can do this, so we gotta go... Goddamn, not even that, bro? Frick me. Ugh, they're gonna come back and unsiege stuff is the thing. Okay, so that's the rest of Champa right there. What's more important? That's definitely important, but... I don't know. You know, sure, we can take locations by themselves too, but it's not something I really like doing. Tricky. Yeah, gonna have to back out here, honestly. Probably do something like, I don't know. This is doable. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do then. Okay, well... A war with Diviet done. Didn't actually expect to lose that much troops, but if we can fight them again, we're gonna go in for these 2 provinces right there. Lao is actually pretty big. Yeah, I can accept it, I think. Yep. Okay, but other subjects were annexed during this war too. I think we're only down to 5 right now. Yeah, it's these guys right here. What's our relations with them? Okay, yeah, let's improve. They all suck with these guys because I've annexed 1 million guys so far. But hopefully we can get lucky again, dude. Probably gonna put down the other local governor in Martaban. Honestly, makes sense, right? It's the market, right? The other one's there. Might as well put the other one there. Control is like really good. I'm pretty satisfied with it, man. Now these 2 guys up here, I actually don't want to annex because I'm not that interested in Northern Thai Highland unless we take this from Diviet. I'm not gonna take it for myself. So until then, something else we can do, and another big guy has emerged here, Pinya. We actually want literally just this one province from them that's in this area right there. The other stuff I'm not that interested in, so yeah, if we can do something like this, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Also, even if we can't do Dai Viet or them in case Fang comes in, we still got Man Jung down here in the south. And they're really not that powerful at all. Way weaker than these two guys. Well, Fang won't defend Pinya. I think we go in. Who's more important, them or Dai Viet? Honestly, I couldn't say, but there we go. There's a CB. Literally, that is the only thing we want from them, man. So, oh, actually, we got claims on that specific province. Great. I wasted the parliament. We could have used that on Dai Viet. Frick it. 20 stability, but frick it. Okay, go in, go out, super quick. Once again, a trillion forts. Oh my god, it's even worse. Well, I'm building them too. I mean, not me on purpose, but, you know, the game is building them for me, so guess I can't blame them. You know what I really like about playing over here? In, like, tropical regions, which I rarely do? No freaking, impassable mountains during winter, man. No freaking impassable mountains during winter. I like that quite a lot. Alright, during this war, we wrapped up meritocracy as well. These are somewhat expensive, but let's at least pick up Renaissance right here. There we go. Finally, this stuff got to us. Going right down to the cabinet seat, crown power, this, the culture's capacity. Don't need that quick. Definitely want the... I hate it when that happens. Definitely want the university. We did stuff from here, right? Yeah, we did about half of the tree. Perfect. Let's get the chancery as well. Oh, we can already peace out. Nice. Like I said, quick in and out war, man. That's all I wanted from them. Now we officially have this entire area. Excellent. Okay. Really not gonna concern ourselves with these guys anymore. Hopefully, once again, when we want to fight, oh, now they're, okay. Are they a different type of whatever relations now? No, it's still the same. They've allied Korea, but that's whatever. They're too far away. Yeah, it's just regular Middle Kingdom now. Okay, I pinned that because I wanted to know about it, but... okay, well, no luck on Dai Viet right now. Maybe we should have gone for them instead of these guys because there's more we want from them. It's like 2 provinces as opposed to 1, but that's okay. Well, we'll keep checking. If not, Manjung is next on our chopping block. They're quite big. Okay, annexing these... Well, actually, let's annex all 3 of these guys. Yeah, annexing all 3 of these guys. It's gonna be pretty slow probably, but that's okay. Yeah, these guys are 426, so frick it. Making more than 200 ducats now. Another governor for them. I'm just gonna go royal decree, honestly. Yeah, look. This is excellent. 45, 55, yeah, big difference. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to be careful once again and not worried about sieging. Honestly, the sieging was pretty quick here as well, but yeah, if Korea comes down, they don't really have 8,000 troops. They got 44k. They probably will be able to walk through Great Fang. Just hopefully they'll attrition quite a lot. Not gonna need a lot of war score for this, but after this, you know, I'm really gonna focus on the guys down south. I might not even go for anything else up north. You know, I wasn't really going for like all of Indochina conquest or anything. Honestly, didn't even think we'd be conquering this much, but yeah, let's just nab this from Dai Viet and I'll completely ignore the northern guys for a while and focus on Manjung. But once again, this is an opportunity we can't let slip by of Fang not coming in. Let me actually check this. No, we don't have a CB. Okay, I remembered to check this time. Fabricate CB on that right there. Once again, going in... come on, dude. What the hell? It's bugged or something. There we go. Found the button. Dude, these guys are so defensive. There's actually like 5... Oh, no, that's me. Okay, I was gonna say there's 5 forts there, but it's just 3. Wait, have I not accepted? Oh, okay. Okay, so we just got that. That guy's assimilating that. Now that guy can assimilate... What is it? That. Okay, so war is progressing nicely. Oh, wait. What? It actually built the other one in Ayutthaya for me. Because I upgraded it to a city. No, I think... Yeah, I'd rather have it in, I'd rather have it there. Yeah, we got actually 2, I just remembered, because we're, what's the requirements? Okay, well, I just deleted it. Yeah, we have, 2 just because we're, an empire, by the way. There we go. Right there is where I want it. Perfect. In all the market centers. All right, I paid Korea to frick off, and they'll actually give me this. So there we go. War with Dai Viet done, and we officially have the 3 areas I really wanted to focus on since the start. Well, it was an easier time for us to go over this way. What can I say? Okay, now we're gonna chill a bit before we move on Manjung. These guys are easy. What? So I ended up in a marriage union with pretty much Sri Lanka. I know Candy is kind of supposed to be here at this point, but it's not. It's these guys. And Hoysala, which is actually a fairly powerful nation that emerges in India pretty much every game. You know, it's kind of like Vij is in the place of Bahmanis, and these guys are in the place of Vij. I don't know how this works, but they've declared war on these guys. I don't care about this. They can't even get to me, probably. I didn't ask for this. And it's not even a union, dude. It's just a marriage union. And the problem with my stupid vassals is they always go and do stuff, dude. No, just be defensive, man. Yeah. Okay, well, that war has obviously been over for a while. This is what happened, if anyone cares. It's time to fight Manjung, man. They're actually really weak. They don't have a single fort. Some of their allies do, but it's whatever. We're definitely going to need a little bit of a navy at least to fight Singapore later, but it's going to be a while because, you know, there's lots of provinces to get through for that. So, there we go. There's the Parliament. Fabricate CB, these guys, literally the first province. Dambro is Thai, and this is Austronesian. So, I don't know how expensive they'll be to accept, especially because Malay is actually a massive culture. But yeah, we're alright, I guess. If not, we'll be doing converting or whatever. I still don't even have cores on everything over here. We're gonna continue assimilating once we're done integrating. But yeah, gonna create more subjects now. So there's the declaration. These should be pretty simple down here. Yeah, literally not a single fort, dude. You know, one tricky thing I'll say about wars in this region is it's hard to walk far because you know, this region is really a lot more massive than you think it is, right? And let's say I just send these guys straight up from here to here. Look at how fast morale goes down, right? And they start walking into unknown territory. For all we know, we could be walking into like a 20k. Exactly this. Exactly this. There we go. That is literally what I was talking about. So we got to be careful of stuff like that. Obviously, we beat them because we were outnumbered, but our morale was ass, man, as everyone saw. So yeah, you just gotta be careful how you walk. I can't tell you how many times, you know, I've lost battles just from walking too far, man. Okay, I actually even walked onto Singapore. So 1, 2, 3. How many do they actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a different war versus Singapore. So we really want to take 4 or 5 here. We can probably do more, dude. Yeah, okay, full annex is definitely not possible, but yeah, 4, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, or 5 like this, or 6. Yeah, let's do 6, and we'll do the 3 big ones later. Okay, well, that's a war with these guys done. Let's create 6 subjects. We can actually create this massive Pahang right here, and they would even have cores on all of this, but it would take ages to annex them. Yeah, it would take ages to annex them. I'll create Kedah, though. I'll create Kedah. There we go. There's an actual one. So yeah, next war we'll finish these guys off, and then we'll fight like Singapore, and then we literally have to fight Opium Malacca, one of the best naval-focused countries in all of EU4. But they just can't seem to get the game running, I guess, in EU5. But yeah, Malacca's super weak as well. In fact, we'll probably do them in Singapore together, since I only need 1 location from Singapore. They can keep the rest of their islands. Over here, I'm actually gonna go admin focus because, yeah, religious stuff. Whereas over here, it's mostly colonization, which I don't care about. Not that it matters too much. Poundlock Canal is actually gonna be so useful here since everything has freaking rivers. Yeah, very nice. Okay, I actually got destroy enemy on these guys. Let's finish them off. Still no forts, probably. By the time my troops got here, my freaking vassals took care of everything. Okay, that's a full annex on Manjung. Nice. Cool. Is it? Yeah, one more war. They're not allied anymore. Oh, interesting. Majapahit, who's actually like mega powerful. 228 actual boats. Yep, that's pretty expected for them. Shouldn't they have this disaster right about now? So these guys are what of Majapahit? No, they're a fiefdom of Melayu, which in turn is a vassal of Majapahit. Okay, so that's why they're all freaking red. Okay, whatever. Can I rival Majapahit? No. Can I rival Davier again? No. I guess someone in India then. All right, by the way, we're still annexing Hathawadi right here, 275 out of 480, but these other guys are tiny, so even though that's gonna slow this down, I am gonna start doing these guys. They're just so small, man, and they have everything cored up, so frick it, might as well, right? But yeah, since there's not a lot to do, I'm gonna wrap this up in the morning. Okay, both of these guys over here have been annexed, so now we got some damn bro culture in our country. We do have a little bit of space. Let's see if it's possible to accept. Cost 1. Okay, but then Malay will be even more expensive. Yeah, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Oh, we can't even accept it. There's not enough people. Okay, I guess we just tolerate it for now. Okay, maybe we'll be able to accept it once we annex these guys. And actually, what I just noticed here when fighting Malacca, these guys come in, which are those guys right there, and they drag in Singapore. So maybe we will be able to avoid fighting Majapahit and all of their 80 different vessels. Another union. Who? Oh, it's the same guys again. Okay. Okay, 2 more guys have been annexed. Now we got Malay as well. Let's check it out. 1.8. Yeah, no matter what we do, whether it's Dambro or that, it's gonna take us over. So might as well accept some up over here, and then Malay, I guess we... Yeah, I guess we're not gonna end up having cores down here, which is alright. Still, most of our country will be cores. We're still assimilating a little bit up here. Okay, 2 more guys annexed. That's just Perak, Pahang, and Johor left, and of course these guys that have been annexing for a long time. Huh, so I can improve cultural opinion, but it's... Wait, Ligor, who is that? Dambro, Konwang, and Mon. Why can't I do it on the Malay guys? Oh my god, what? There's a country here, dude. I never even noticed these guys. They're my vassal. I didn't know they existed. What? When the hell did I get them? Literally just some island guys that aren't even connected? Oh my god, dude. They're the same color. How would I have noticed them? Look, even this is zoomed in, dude. The difference is so tiny. Oh, yeah, I have horrible relations with them, but still, at least I can improve with them. Why can't I improve cultural opinion with the Malay guys, man? Actually, these guys aren't even Malay. Oh, they are. I'm gonna save it in case it shows up with some of them. Maybe I need to tolerate Malay first? 0.62. It's gonna take us to, like, 7.90, which I'm actually fine with. Okay, Pahang has been annexed. We're doing Perak and then Johor. Obviously still doing these guys, building up a professional army. Next parliament, we hit Malacca and oh, okay, that's even better. They've annexed Singapore. All right, we got a CB on Malacca. The boys are here. Let's declare what I think is going to be our final war for this campaign. Let's fight Malacca. Melayu joins in as well, and we literally only want 1 location from it. Let's just examine everything around us right here, just so we don't get a situation like freaking Ligor right here. I think... Yeah, okay, that's the Malay Peninsula. We're good on here. No weirdo islands. Yeah, I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Let's go ahead and declare up, boys. Let's go ahead and declare up. And there it is. Okay, got cannons, got everything. Let's go. Cavalry on flanks, baby. Okay, it is good that Majapahit didn't join. They are what? Yeah, they are a vassal, but they didn't join. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Yep, we're just fighting the 2 regular guys, man. Or actually 3, you know, they got another vassal, but whatever. Got a nice little heavy stack here as well. Completely destroyed the galleys. Galleys are severely underpowered in EU5. And during this war, these guys up here have been annexed, cores on everything, and I think these guys are ready to peace out, man. Malacca and that, yes, they are willing to accept. Once again, just a quick check. And of course, that does give us, you know, the Singapore market, which is nice. It's actually a really big market. Not that influential for us, but, you know, still pretty nice. Okay, let's peace out. This is the only thing we want. Wait, what is this? Where is that? Okay, that's just in a, yeah, okay, cool. That's the peace out then. Final war done. Excellent. We've finally acquired everything we wanted, boys. Okay, let's send the army back home. We can reduce this, and, these final 2 things, obviously, I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, it's just 1. Okay, I'm gonna integrate it myself then. Yeah. We've got an even faster guy. Perfect. Okay, only thing that's left to do is to integrate this and annex Johor, which, yeah, just need a little more opinion. I sent them a gift earlier. I wonder if I can do it again. Yes, I can. There we go, max gift, and we can start annexing. Lovely. And just like that, Ligor has been annexed. That's about to turn into a core. Yep. Finally, we can stop spending on Diplo. No more vassals. Wow, that sure helped a lot, dude. We would have been making like 500 a month if not for that. Obviously, right now we're stab maxing, and we got a big army and a big navy, but yeah, it's just the playing with vassals so much. Look at how much we've been spending. Of course, that is to make them, keep them loyal, sorry, and annex them quicker, but yeah, finally, vassal-less. What? Oh, right, not vassal-less, but yeah, we don't need to annex these guys and they're loyal, right. These guys I'm not even planning on annexing. Completely forgot I had them. And there we go, folks. Now that we've finished integrating Johor right here and everything is integrated, it's February 2nd, 1474. I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up for our Khmer Empire campaign right here. But yeah, ended up number 4 on the Great Powers list, which is actually one less than we started off with. You know, the whole Great Power thing is... Yeah, Majapahit is the second biggest power in the world. I mean, honestly, with what they have and the amount of subjects, I kind of believe it. But yeah, man, aside from that, you know, over here, this is what we have. You know, didn't manage to make a core of everything because this culture I can't accept is taking ages to convert, and I don't have room to accept freaking Malay, even though it's the 4th biggest culture in our country. But, you know, if we continued playing, obviously would get it integrated, get it accepted or converted soon enough. But yeah, you know, we started off owning about this bit right here, honestly, and I didn't even plan on expanding this much. I really only wanted to go for these 3 areas this campaign, but hey, we went for this and this and this and didn't go for the north. I mean, that's just how it turned out. Would it have been nice if we took over all of Indochina? Yes, but that is a pretty long campaign, honestly. And honestly, man, super fun. Like I just said in the intro, well, not just, like I said in the intro probably like 40 minutes ago, the Khmer Empire is one of only 9 empires at the start of the game, and the only one that doesn't really, you know, collapse and manages to have a successful game. Look at what's happened to Ashikaga. Obviously, Yuan blow up, Fang replace them, you get the deal. But wait, we got 2 empires right here? Yuan still exists. Okay, interesting. Well, there's another one that formed. But yeah, probably the most fun and easily the most, you know, non-collapsible and straightforward empire to play with, right? Like I mentioned, Byzantium and Trebizond over in that part, they're super weak at the start. You know, Ashikaga is Ashikaga, Yuan blows up. The African countries are actually pretty decent. But, you know, they're small and stuff like that. Mali, I have played, it is fun. But either way, even though those guys are pretty stable, Ethiopia especially, Khmer is by far the most powerful one, man. And yeah, expansion just super quick. Aggressive expansion, actually not a problem at all. Lots of vassals, super cheap cultures to accept. They got decent, unique things, even though they don't have that much. And honestly, I had a ton of fun, man. So yeah, this is what the markets we ended up holding look like. You know, our population's 7.5 million people. All of these cultures accepted up except for Malay. Lots of it converted to Theravada, but we really didn't bother with this at all because it's really not a problem. Yeah, this is what control is looking like. That's our capital. We got the other local governors right there. And yeah, super fun campaign, man. Super fun campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. And yeah, maybe we should check out the rest of the empires because I haven't played all of them. In fact, I've only played Biz, Mali, now Khmer, and Yuan. So yeah, we need to check out Ashikaga. 3 more guys in Africa, and I'm forgetting someone. Whatever. We'll play them all, man. We'll play them all. We got time. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, man, make sure to leave a like. I really do appreciate it, especially on longer videos like this. So yeah, that will mean the world. Subscribe if you haven't already. What are you doing? You watch every video and you're not subscribed, bro, just click the button. It ain't that deep. And yeah, I think this is a pretty good place to wrap it up. So yeah, that's it for me for now. See you next time.